System isn't going to rest until it gets two birds with one stone. Around here, they don't take her. They don't take her unless she gets seriously injured. That's what they're just waiting to have happen. But I'm going to end up hospitalized myself because this is the second night I'm on no fucking sleep. I put her into bed. I turn the TV on for her. Of course, the paramedics come and I put the TV, oh honey, you want to get back into bed? And I put the TV on for her at her level. At her level, I can't fucking sleep, okay? At her level, I can't sleep or hear her crying out if she has to go to the bathroom. I put her back into bed. I turn the TV on for her. I have to sleep. I'm on no fucking sleep. I'm gonna end up hospitalized. Again, around here they don't take her. They don't take her unless she gets hurt. I'm just gonna give up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be able to function. I'm on no sleep again, and she's gonna be getting up for the day, even though she's barely slept. Talking to me about sundowning. I'm well aware of sundowning. If my mother, the bottom line is, if she does not listen to me and does not fucking sleep at night and does not stay in bed, even if she can't sleep, and watch TV and insists on getting up, and then that's it for her. She can't live with me. I have to fucking sleep. I can't function on no fucking sleep. It's that simple. It's not rocket science. Joe would say to these paramedics who are just so judgy when they, younger than me too. Like, why don't you try it? Why don't you try it, Nobody's forcing her to sleep. I'm forcing her to stay in bed so she stays safe, and I warned her she would fall, and she fell. I just got through sending messages to everybody in Massachusetts, and she fell. I heard the crash. They don't take her. She's just gonna be cocky. I don't want to live with her anymore. She won't let me have my walker. Yeah. So you can have free reign in this house and definitely get hurt. You wonder why she fell? She didn't lock the wheelchair. She fell but that's not why she fell. She fell because she didn't stay safely in bed. Instead, she decides to get up and go into her closet and do all kinds of crap. Again, around here, they're not going to take her unless she's hurt. Yeah, let's just wait. She ends up in a body bag, right? Or I do. It's unreal. I'm thinking, go fuck yourself. You're gonna try to blame me for this? You can see it in their eyes. Well, you know about Sunday. No, she can't live at home, period. She cannot live with me if she won't listen to me. She cannot live with me if she won't sleep at night. What about trazodone? She's on 50 milligrams. Oh, well, I've known someone who was on 100, Yeah, a long time ago in a facility, you could be on 100. She came home and they had her on 100 and she couldn't even function. She was in danger at all times, putting all of us in danger, her, me, and the two dogs. And 100 fucking milligrams of trazodone. Yeah, you could do that in a facility setting, not at home. What about melatonin? Yeah, I'll start giving her melatonin again. All I know is she was fine in that facility and she was asleep in the first 3 weeks. And then suddenly it's all changed. And we don't know why. We don't know why. Right, Laurie? You'll never know why. I know. But reality is I was visiting her twice a week and she was fine up until recently. That's reality. Could it be a coincidence? Sure. But it certainly doesn't look good. Me twice finding her meds on the floor, and the second time it was all of them. You might want to think about, if you can't handle it, go fuck yourself. Nobody could handle it. Joe will be the first to tell you, okay? She tried to get out of his car today. There's nowhere to go. Then when he child locked it, she was she was tapping really hard with her hard metal ring and could have smashed the glass. But the paramedics are going to come and just lift her back up. Oh, honey, are you okay? How loud do you want the TV? And this, that, or whatever, And then give me a stern thing, She responds to how if you get agitated, she's putting her life in danger. If she's going to defiantly put her life in danger, she cannot live at home, period. Period. I have to sleep. Again, like I've always said, I have no problem getting up, as long as she sleeps in between. If she's not sleeping, no, that's a death sentence for her and for me. Can't you say, oh, that's her dementia, that's her sundowning? Massachusetts, they would take it already. Pure chance I found those fucking meds on the floor. Pure chance the housekeeping, hadn't had a chance to sweep it all up. Never would have fucking known. How many things in life are like that? They did say to her, you get one free lift or whatever. Like, if we have to come back, then they'll take her. Yeah, and still probably try to blame me. Sorry, you couldn't fare any better when she's out of control. It's not like I put her in the dark room and said, go to sleep. I turned the fucking TV on. All she had to do was stay and watch it. But she can't have it blasting or I can't fucking sleep. Okay? She can't have it loud at night or I have to leave my door open. I have to listen for her. She can't have the TV loud if she's watching it in the middle of the night. That's what he said to me. She's back in bed now, and I put the TV on at a level she likes. I know, because I don't matter at all, right? It doesn't matter if I can't sleep, right? She's putting her life in danger. Yeah, that's what they do. Well, if that's what they do, then she can't live at home, okay? Daytime, I can keep her safe. Nighttime, I have to sleep. She doesn't sleep, she's screwed. I begged her, just stay in bed, please don't get up. And then I hear her up, and the writing was on the wall. I knew the writing was on the wall. I knew she was going to fall. But you warn her she's going to fall, and she still does the same damn shit and says, I won't fall. That's her dementia, yeah. And again, we circle back. She can't live at home. She's totally out of control. She can't live at home. There are people in this life who think you can just, and Joe's not one of them, you can just blame everything. Oh, that person has dementia, that person has dementia. No. You can also just not be a very good person or be selfish or be whatever, okay? You think my mother doesn't, you can't just say, oh, that's her, she knew damn well that that's just insanity, okay? And she knew damn well when she's going like this on Joe's car window really hard with her metal ring, okay? She knew damn well what she was doing. He locked me in here. And where were you going to go if he didn't lock you in there, if he didn't have childproofing on his car, Mom? And again, not any safer in any facility, and she sure as fuck wasn't going to stay in this one. I think I'm going to keep my mom in a place where I find her fucking meds all over the floor. I was trying to tell the female one that she doesn't want to hear it. She just wants to lecture me. Don't want to hear the truth, huh? The truth is, my mom just got back here. I didn't do anything. She slept Monday, and then Tuesday. That's because she hasn't been sleeping in there, and she was getting caught up. And then last Tuesday she didn't sleep much. But even if she, I can't sleep when she's all like this, and I'm afraid she's gonna get up and be defiant, and Joe says sarcastically, system wants two birds with one stone. It just might get it. That's a good question, though. Why isn't she sleeping? She is on a lot of meds. I don't know. Like I said, I have a bad feeling that something got fucked up, out of whack in there. Two birds with one stone. Very close. Very, very close. If she survives today, I'll give her melatonin tonight. I had permission back in Massachusetts to give it, but then she was sleeping fine. But the past 6 weeks, she wasn't getting any fucking melatonin in the 2 weeks in the hospital or in the nursing facility. She wasn't getting any melatonin, but I do have it. I have good stuff too. But if she won't take it, I think that's why I wasn't giving it. I think she wouldn't take it before either. You need to take it. You're not sleeping well. That's all she had to do. It's 2 in the morning. I put the TV on for her. I was in here trying to sleep, and I heard her up, and then I heard inevitably. You don't know how she fell? She didn't lock the wheelchair. She fell out of it, but why she really fell, she's exhausted and needs to sleep, and so do I. She's trying to say to them, she's the reason I fell. She didn't put tape on the floor. The tape on the floor is not going to help you lock your wheelchair, Mom. Even the guy back home, your friend back home, told you wheelchair number 101, number one thing you have to do is make sure you always lock it. And she's getting into it on her own and going around the room, and I wasn't going to let her come out. I'm like, you're going to stay in there. You're not having your walker, and you're not having free reign of this house. I have to fucking sleep. In the end, I didn't get to sleep. I tried at like 2 in the morning, and she wouldn't sleep even in her bed and the TV on. She wouldn't do it. But they won't take her. Have you talked to your primary care physician? I told the primary care physician about the whole med thing and asking if that was bad. Little did I know that it was worse than that she might not be getting her meds sometimes at all, that they put it in front of her and walk away. Primary care physicians are going to do anything. No, one's really going to do anything. I either have to, go to court and try to whatever. Or do we just wait till the inevitable happens and something horrible happens to her? Again, back in Massachusetts, if I told them, she's screaming and she's falling because she's refusing to stay in bed, and her meds are probably off and something's wrong, they would have taken her against her will. They don't take her against her will when she's standing up, she's perfectly fine or whatever, she's on the floor. Yeah, they would have taken her. They did. Last time I said X, Y, and Z was happening, and they took her. Here, not so much. Here, they're not going to take her, not unless she's hurt. And they're going to say to me, well, if you can't handle it, you might want to think of having her put somewhere. Yeah, that doesn't happen instantly. Then she's trying to hoist herself up with the medical bed that's just going to move. She ended up, because she would end, I was terrified. And please stop trying to get up with the medical bed. They're coming, they're going to lift you up. I thought that they might take you, but apparently not. Oh well. But don't, you're going to end up serious. I won't get hurt. You always think you won't get hurt. Proof of that is they can't even make sure she gets her fucking meds in her. Leave her to fend for herself, leave her to her own devices, leave her to whatever, It's not going to happen here. I have to give her the wheelchair, have it right by her bed. I have to do it. I learned when I got that lecture in Massachusetts, and I have to do it because she'll try to stand up and walk if you don't. So we have to give her the wheelchair. Sure as fuck I ain't giving her the walker so she can have free reign to the house while I need to sleep, or I'm going to end up in the hospital myself. I can go one night without sleeping at all. And no nap the next day. I can't go two. The person's coming today. I texted her. want to try to, I'm doing something wrong. I was in bed trying to sleep. There's nothing I can do if she's putting herself in danger in her bedroom. I certainly can't stand guard over her. Again, system wants two birds with one stone. Probably gonna get its fucking wish. But I was right. I'm always right. When it comes to my mother, I'm always right. I'm never wrong. Okay? She fell. She fell. And again, just like a cat, 9 lives. She fell and didn't get hurt. It could have been just the opposite. And then they help her back up into bed. Why couldn't you have done that? Mom, I don't know that you're not hurt on the floor, okay? I can't deadlift you, and I'm not going to try. And I don't know, you know what I mean? No, I'm not. I'm going to call 911, and, you know, I'm learning my lesson. This isn't Massachusetts. She's learning that she can just do what she wants and nothing's going to happen until it does. Until something horrific happens to her. Yeah. I just wanted to sleep a few hours. I begged her, please don't get up. 5 minutes later, she was getting up and doing stuff in the room. Ignorant fox who don't have a clue in the universe, but she can't help it. Then you're gonna have that attitude. I think she can't help it. She's gonna put herself in danger, and your attitude, she can't help it. Then she's gonna do it everywhere, you know.